So today we're gonna change the faucet shower from two handle to one handle. This is a new piece, so we are going to change the system and upgrade the pipes. We are going to continue using the PEX with the sharp bit. I want to try to avoid soldering because it's no I think this is more efficient. The first thing that we're gonna do, obviously, close the principal water, and then you have to cut this pipe. Make sure the cut is 90 degrees, right? There is some pressure, just let the pressure release. Okay, now the hot water. "90-degree cut." Okay, that's a start. Now release this pipe. Release this one. Once you release everything, this maybe you can save the cooper. This one maybe for the bathtub, or you can just buy a new one. It's up to you. Or you can sell the cooper. I don't know. It's up to you. Or garbage. So now we are going to do something here, so we can have always close and open the water, hot and cold. So for that we need an extension of the PEX. The PEX, we are gonna use this tool, which is the sharp bit. We need rings, two rings, two extensions. We are working with ½ inch, right? ½ inch for cold and hot water. We are gonna need this two. We're gonna need two of these. So two extension, two ring. So this. So okay, this is a little bit easy. Put the extension in each pipe. 1, 2. The rings. You have to check. Sorry. Look, the entry of the extension and the limit is right here. So we are talking about this. We are talking about this distance. So you have to put the ring in between or in one of these texture, right? Not far, not too close. So you have here your limit. Leave 1 1/4 here, something like this. This is good. The same. Put your ring. This distance is good. Now we are gonna use this tool. So for this tool, I have to show you, but to do it I need to leave the phone one side because you have to be sure that you are 90 degrees here. If you are not 90 degrees, then maybe it's gonna be some leak. Same here, right? So you put your tool here and then you squeeze. An example, like this, and squeeze until you hear some click, until this and the other one goes full together, right? That's what it is. That's it. Here, totally compressed. You can see now. We open, and this one is done. How can you be sure this is gonna work? Well, this tool, this one here, brings another tool. So it's this one. With this, you have the measure of 1/2 inch and 3/4. So if you can see here, there is a no go and go line in the middle. So check. Do you see? This one is good to go because the middle of the ring stops exactly in the middle or in the shoulder of the goal. As you can see, if it's too loose, of course no, it's not gonna work. So here, this, you see, this is good to go. So let's do the same with this one. Okay, let's check. Good. So both are good to go. So for us, in order to install this valve or válvula, we need to put another extension of PEX. Exactly the same procedure. Make sure your pipe, your PEX, is ultra resistant for cold water, hot water, normal water, right? And of course the same size that you need, 3/4, 1/2 inch, whatever. So this is the same situation. You have your extension, put your extension here. Let's put first some ring here, right? Bring your ring up and press. Okay, this union is okay, right? Because this is the connection, just the same. With this one here, put your ring and then put your extension pipe, your PEX. Go a little bit up with the ring. Once you have your extension here and here, put another ring in the top because you need to install the valve, right? This little frame here. This is what we want. Put your ring here, just press a little more of this and do the same with the hot water. Remember, left is hot, right is cold. Now that we have this, And this, we use the tool, this tool, to press this one, press this one, press that one, press that one, right? So I'm gonna give you an example what happens if you remember this tool, the one that I show you to go and not go and go. Okay, this one, look the difference. This one is good to go, right? But then if we go here, do you see the difference? Because it's not pressed. You didn't press anything. You have to press first. If after you press you still have this distance, there is something wrong. So then you need to calibrate your tools here. You need to adjust. To adjust, you just go to the web page of the tool. They are gonna tell you how to do it properly here, right? So look, good, not good yet. So we press everything, we check, good, 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 good. At this point you can turn on the water, the principal water. You have to turn off this side, right? This side, turn off. If you did a good work, you should be confident turning on everything. I don't think there's gonna be any leak after this. So as you can see, the water is going on here, right? We are good. There is no leak. There is nothing. This is beautiful, perfect. Now we are good to start to change the system here. We can work in the back side or in the front side, depends if you have like full demolition here, just work in the front. So to understand what's going on here with this, first you need let me explain you what happened here. You have one handle here, one handle side. This is the back side. If you read here, say up. As a common sense, if you have this in the up side, this left side is the hot water and this right side is the cold water, and this little frame here is the bathtub side. So how deep should I go here, right? Because I need to put some tile. I need to continue my tile. I have 1/2 inch of cement board, and I need to make a frame. I need to make some base in order to, where is it? Okay, in order to put this here. Well, how deep? Here, here, here. Well, if you check in the instruction of this device, they're gonna tell you how deep this. Don't take out this cover, because this cover is gonna protect your piece, and this cover is gonna tell you how deep you should go here. So for example, in the instruction of this one here, you can see this case. When you have a wall more or thicker than 1/4, 6 millimeter, you need to keep it flush. This face flush to this. you are gonna put some tile. This device is gonna bring a plate, and that plate is gonna cover any holes that you make here. Of course, you need to keep it tight. After you install this, you need to put insulation, you need to put cement board, you need to cover the cement board, but that's a tile preparation. That's another tutorial, not right now. So here you just need to keep it flush, like this. Install your base, your frame behind, from whatever the structure you have. Once you install your frame, you have little holes. Do you see that little hole? Well, screw that. Of course, you need to take out this screw. Because I have this 2x4 here, I need to open a hole. Which hole? Well, for the bathtub. And a hole in the left and a hole in the right. So we can make a continuation here, and we can have a 90-degree here. We can continue here, and then we can have a 90-degree here. After we make those two connections, we need to bring the bathtub right here. But this piece of the bathtub is another tutorial. Here we need to solder the copper, and here we can use PEX, no problem with that. We just need to open all the holes that you need to open to continue your line, or go behind here if you don't want to open any hole. Just be careful, don't choke the PEX, right? Honestly, if you have some 2x4, just open a hole. Okay, so if we check this pipe here, it's already inside. It's the same principle, right? Look, tight, 1/4. This connection is in the center. Check the center here. Center. And then these have to go like this. You can pass this to the back, of course. And the handle is gonna be here, right? This is long enough just to cut, but you know, and behind I have the other piece. We can take a look right now. So if you check here, this is behind the washroom, right? The shower. This is a service area. Usually it's really good when you have this service area, because once you tile in the front, you can always give service here in the back, if you have the space, right? Doesn't matter if the space is in where the washer machine goes or the kitchen. At the end, you can always cover everything here. You cover everything with drywall. Maybe you can put some little though, put a lot of insulation. But it's really good to have a service access area. And remember, that's the point of this, no? So we don't have to turn off the water every time that we need to do something. If you want to change the handle, if you want to update, whatever, this backside is really helpful. So look, we have here the same principle. We have a 90 degrees angle, another 90 degrees angle here. This is fine. This one have to go here. This one have to go here, right? So of course need to put some rings. And basically, if you check here, basically, once I cut this, I'm gonna pass the pipe through this hole. So basically, we have the 3 connections that we need, right? we have probably 70% of the job done. Let's go to the connection of the handle and the cooper side for the bathtub. So let's make the connections for the hot water, cold water, and the shower, which is pretty much like this one, you know, and here the left and the right. So basically for the hot water, cold water, and the shower, you need the same. Like if we are working with 1/2 inch, continue with 1/2 inch PEX, right? This is the adaptador. You can see here. Let's open this. Okay, so we have this adaptador that fits totally well. Let's put this right. It's fit like this, right? But you are not gonna just leave it like this. We need to avoid leaking, so we need to put we need to seal this with a tape, seal tape, you know, this one for plumbing. So a little trick to put this tape, don't keep always the flat shape, right? Tape in the direction of the way that you are going to screw this, right? Like you are gonna do this, no? This. Well, you have to tape this in the same direction, like this, like in this way, right? Exactly like this. Look how clean is the wrap. There is no shrink. The tape doesn't look like move. This is what we need, so we can avoid leaks. Usually, how long is the tape? Probably like 20 turn, 25 turn. Maybe that's a lot, but I just wanna be extra sure of any to avoid any leak, water leak. So look, clean, nice, in the direction that we need it. This is good to start the screw. The result is pretty much like this, the front. Of course, you need to tie really hard each of this side. Do it with you can do it with a properly wrench. And basically that's it. We are good to put it here. I don't want to put it right now because I need to weld the copper pipe here. I need to prepare things for that. So okay, I think we can do that in a minute. Yeah, so basically this looks like this in the front. I already cut this is the pipe of the shower. Now we have here the exit for the cooper, right? Let's take a look in the back. So this is already tied. This is tied. This is the shower. we have this entry here, the other entry here, the vertical, right, and the copper here. Okay guys, I need to show you something. This is really cool. Maybe you knew this, but I didn't know. So I don't need to weld anything here, no soldering, because I find this PET copper piece, right? If you see, I just use the same piece that we use for this side, for the hot water and the cold water. So basically that's it, the same piece here, a piece of pipe here, a union, and it's done, guys. Look, this is the one for the bathtub. Easy, amazing. So okay, I connect the bathtub, and this is a better way instead of welding or soldering. It's with the same PEX, so you just do exactly the same. Another of this nut with tension here, and this is another. This has to be copper, and this is just exactly for this. That's for the hot water and cold water. So you can find this in any store, I think. Okay, so for the design, I give the shower 6.5 feet, because right now the use are a little bit different, the technologies are a little bit different of the shower. Maybe this one is like economic type, right? But if you put the shower a little bit higher than, I don't know, higher than one person of 1.8 meters, then you're gonna have a better effect, like a waterfall, maybe, you know, not exactly, but it's a little more decent than keeping exactly the same size here, like 75. I think the last one was 75, maybe 75 inches. So this one here, the handle, like I just usually it's between 30 inches, but I put it here in the same size like my hand, no, because it's about comfortability, you know, not exactly about the size in the instruction. The bathtub 1 feet from here to here, so the bathtub can have like a close but not so close water splash in this area, right? This area have to receive the less water, so don't put it like really close, because the splash is gonna get more wet here. Add some structure, because this is really hard and sometimes it's bent, and this is gonna be bent, you know what I mean? So you can give some structure here. This is already the structure of the wall. This is the same. I make some space, some structure to hold the top side. Let's check behind the wall. So here you can see the pipes are already adapted to the new height or height. I think with this structure here maybe it's enough. This one actually is really stable here. It's solid. But maybe I will put here like another horizontal, because they have this little hole, so it's better to use them and keep a firm. So basically this is everything. The rest is just setting up the appliance, the finishing. I don't think that's a big deal. The system of PEX is way better than welding Cooper. Welding Cooper is a little bit like requires a different kind of job, and you need to set up a different kind of tools, and you have to know exactly how to bend copper. So it's a different world. This is more friendly. I mean, like if you are doing this in your own house, you're gonna save some money, because if you got a plumber, um, they're gonna take your money. They're not gonna come here for something cheap. So this is what it is. Yeah, that's it.